Should we just start the show?
Yeah,
we got to
sure.
get into these
hot
comments.
topics. Comments.
And man,
Why would there be any comments?
people didn't like.
What a very normal, straightforward show on the last episode.
We got to get into the piggery that's going on.
Oh, hold on. All right. You know what? That is, as I've said.
Kirby!
You do a good Kermit as well. You do a very good Kermit.
Make sure none of your friends take any photoshops of me, Kirby. All right, Kirby.
I need to cut shit. I should have cut a mouth out.
Well, maybe somebody can make you a
Somebody
Miss
cut me a
Piggy
Miss Piggy
cutout
mouth out.
in the Discord. Sure, they can make one for you. Make sure it's straight, like straight on.
Kirby, cut
Miss
a
Piggy.
mouth out of the picture, please. Kermit!
Oh my
Somebody
God!
was making fun of my picture
I can't-
online. They put a picture of me next to a big fat lady, Kermit. What do you have to say
You
for
gotta
yourself?
you gotta save this hot goss because we gotta get into that. There's a lot there. There's a lot.
Is there?
I
Oh, there's a
didn't- well-
lot there. That's an understatement. Moo! Moo! Ooga! Oh, put a cattle catcher on this podcast because we're a train powering down the mountain at Fat Broads. Woo! Woo!
I wish you had kept the fat horn. That's the one sting that
What
we
are you
still
talking
need.
about? This one?
You got it?
Oh no, the boogie one.
The boogie
lower
one, the lower
Fuck.
one.
I don't have it.
See, you got to prep for this show. You could have had a
Oh,
Miss
fuck
Piggy
off.
cutout. I'm just kidding. Everything's great. For those of you, are we talking about this? For those of you,
No,
who don't
'cause it's my
know-
problem.
Well,
You
it's your
can't
problem.
talk
So we're gonna
about it
hold on
yet.
on it. Well, then don't spoil it, motherfucker.
Kirby? Kermit! One of your friends, one of your internet friends, put a picture of me next to a big fat lady, Kermit.
Here, you want me to do something real quick?
No. You have. I'd like you to do something, Kermit.
Okay. Well, hold on, Miss
For once
Piggy.
in your life.
Oh, it's the illusion is ruined. What are you doing?
Okay, well,
You're messing up my picture. Oh, no.
It'll be fine. Let me try it at least.
This is retarded. Now you messed up my regular camera.
No, because I made a duplicate of it.
Oh, okay.
Kermit.
See, it kind of works.
Kermit. I've got a bone to pick with you, mister. I was just enjoying a nice...
That works pretty good, dude.
I was enjoying a nice buffet. My friends and I were lounging around Vegas, and I do mean around Vegas.
Yeah.
And one of your no-good friends posted a picture of one of my numerous selfies
Oh, no.
next to a big fat lady, Kermit.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Well,
I want you to flag them right away, Kermit.
No, we shouldn't flag anybody over
Oh.
this. See, that worked pretty good. Well, Miss
They did
Piggy,
a checkered flag on me at the buffet.
I can't believe that you
They
went
said
to
last
Vegas.
lap, Piggy.
Yeah, tried to have a good time, and people would
We're
make
running
fun
out
of
of
your
shrimp.
weight. How horrible is that?
It is horrible.
It is horrible.
We're here to make fun of celebrities.
Yeah, that's what's important, not
All right,
women.
get rid of that. I can't do that
All
voice
right,
much
hold
longer.
on. There you go. That was Miss Piggy visiting us.
All right, let's do a.
Let's do a show. No, you have not.
I'm looking for the Miss Piggy picture
This is
right
something
now.
I can actually bop to.
Is this?
It wasn't the one you saw?
Are you done with your? No, I'm looking for Rippoffverse because my problem is
His initial tweet.
getting
was,
in fights over a woman.
Yeah.
Happened to it's happened to some guys I've known for a long time. They've decided to blow their
Fights
stack
over
and
a
get in
woman,
fight. And you hear
yeah.
guys say it all the time too. Yeah, it's like when women start shit and then you got to get in there. No, you don't. You don't actually have to
No,
ever
you
get in
don't.
there. You could just let them get laid out.
Yeah.
Not your problem at all. Whatever it is in you that's propelling you in front of the arrows for Milady,
Right.
jumping in there. Oh, Milady, hold on, you're too fat, so I gotta run around, and then I'm gonna jump in front of the arrows. Once I run around you, oh God, are the arrows going slow? I hope, Milady, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm just rounding your hip.
You gotta defend their honor for
I
some
can
reason.
see your belly button cresting over the horizon. I'm there, Milady. No, Milady. No, Milady. You can't go after people's family.
family.
Yeah, that was what a.
No.
I don't ever understand with these ever shifting rules of engagement for internet discourse.
Well, it's when I don't like getting made fun of. That's when it becomes verboten. When people are sick of getting teased, when they get teased once, then all of a sudden you can't. Then all of a sudden everyone turns into Fast and Furious, Dom Toretto. You can't call Nerdrotics wife fat. We're family. We're family. We drive fast.
Family drive fast.
We hate Star Wars. You can't call us. We're family.
I mean, look.
What a fucking schmuck that guy is. So,
Rippoffverse is the puppet guy, right?
yeah, I'm trying to find the fucking
Puppet Master. It's probably gonna be
The one
probably
link
gonna
I
take you some
couldn't
time to
find.
find it because he posted it like a week ago and everyone won't shut up about it.
melted down.
That's not the
Here's
Gary
the-
and his Angels. Okay, that's the original. Yeah, so you must have responded to that.
Here we go.
Okay. So to lay this out, Gary is Nerdrotic. He's a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers that he hosts a bunch of guys who complain about
Star Wars.
Star Wars and what else?
They don't complain about fat women, which is
Captain
shocking.
Marvel, of course. Anything Marvel. Spider-Man. They
There we go. Now, this
I'll show the first picture before you jump to that. Look,
here's
so
the first picture.
So Carol Lynn posted this. Carol Lynn is who? Isn't that Eric's social media manager?
Oh yeah.
The Rippoffverse lady. And she said, I don't like to get involved. And I was like, okay, well, your boss
Well, then
calls
don't be so
women
fucking fat.
dog fuckers. Just you should-
Yeah.
All right. So they don't
Your
want
boss
any
calls
drama.
housewives someone with like 100 followers, a
Right.
dog fucker over and over and over. These guys
But you don't want to
are-
create drama on the internet.
Yeah.
You don't
These guys are
support that.
unconscionably cruel to people.
Like really, really bad guys.
Just because they made a movie, which I don't care.
Yeah.
You can treat people however you want. But once you get into the I'm going to be insanely cruel to everyone,
Yeah.
you can't be, number one, you can't have a wife that's, number one, this fat, and two, she can't go around posting pictures of herself online.
Well,
You can't be this. You can't be this fucking fat. You can't be this fat. Post pictures of online and then have a fucking tantrum when people do this. One picture of your fat wife next to Miss Piggy.
oh no. I mean, yeah, you just gotta roll with it, right?
You had more control over your weight than Miss Piggy had over her. She got stuffed at the factory. Okay? You've been stuffing yourself. So don't go crying.
Why do I get the
Don't
feeling?
go crying to all these beta alpha males to come go, no, milady, no. Kermie,
Now
you get your defenders in here right now.
I'll say I don't think Nerdrotic himself did not respond.
He demanded that the only way people would respond like this is if he
maybe
edicted
posted
it.
it in a group chat, you think, and everybody rushed.
They just knew. They're like, no, we can't.
well, they are pulling ranks.
What does he care? He's a big rich millionaire, right?
Right, but all his friends and his sycophants are going, well, that just shows you the kind of people we're dealing with, that they would call this woman.
They're
they would
going
compare
after
this woman
his family. They're
Miss
going
Piggy.
after his family. Don't you lay a hand on my family. Like they're in the fucking mafia or what the fuck? Rippoffverse took a picture that you posted,
Right.
cropped it, and put it next to a picture of Miss Piggy. He's just saying, wow, that bitch is fat. Total meltdown.
Okay, so it started off with people.
This is a guy,
Yeah.
Nerdrotic, by the way, has harassed Mark Hamill's granddaughter so badly that Mark Hamill's granddaughter's mom begged him to stop. A little girl's mother begged Nerdrotic to stop telling his millions of followers that her grandfather wanted to abort her
Yeah.
because he doesn't agree with his politics. Fucking psychotic.
It's really
psychotic.
Well, I mean, I've always looked at these guys, going back to like when guys like The Quartering would be like, I'm making a video about how Brie Larson's a bitch. And I'm like, okay.
All right.
And he goes, I'm going to make a second video about how Brie Larson's a bitch. And I'm like,
All right.
That seems a bit
It's
much.
fine, yeah.
And then like a year later, he's got 300 videos about how Brie Larson's a bitch. And I go,
You know she's just an actress, right?
this has gotten to the realm of like a sickness. And the fact that you're still making money off it and you don't see anything wrong with it is super fucking weird. But then
Well,
these
they
guys
put themselves out there. Okay, then so did your big fucking fat wife.
It's the same with these guys. Yeah, they just go at Mark Hamill so many times. Like that Nerdrotic guy.
He wanted to abort his granddaughter. He wanted to. Hey, that's my daughter.
Yeah.
Can you just stop?
Can you stop tweeting about the fact that
That's a reasonable.
Yeah.
First of all, people get stressed out. They say wild shit. That's kind of a reasonable wild shit to say in that sort of a situation. But she's a little girl now. Stop saying these things about her.
It's
Just
also
stop.
a thing where you go, okay, but I don't believe you care about the child in this situation. I think you care about dunking on Mark Hamill because you don't like that he was your favorite Star Wars guy, but then he said he doesn't like Trump.
Yeah.
So you've created this like
Calm down.
petty campaign against him using
You want
his
to abort your
family.
granddaughter? You want to abort your granddaughter? You want to abort your... Bro, your wife's fat. What? What?
Well, I was gonna say
Gaylords, assemble.
The moment-
quartering. I'll defend you, milady.
the moment this
Cecil,
became truly absurd.
I'll defend you.
Go ahead.
Nerdrotic, I'll defend you. Where's some glasses?
Is this Cecil? Is this your Cecil impression?
Yeah, where's my...
Here,
Cecil?
take mine.
No, I
You
need
need
some
sunglasses.
Milady, you can't call anyone fat. I represent the Fat Lady Defender Guild.
Did we lose?
I need some
did
sunglasses.
we lose the sunglass overlay that we used to
Oh,
have?
yeah. Wait, put those on.
Okay, well, let me see if I can.
No, I think they're on the.
They're on a different one, probably.
Here, I got it. I know where they are.
Okay.
I know where they are.
A dick in his bits.
Yeah, God forbid.
Copy it. Just Control C. There you go.
Did it paste them?
You got to put them on top.
Yes.
There you go. There's your sun.
Here we go.
The magic of technology. Here, I'll get it.
I got it.
Resize it a little
Get
bit.
out of here.
They're too big.
There. Everything's too big for me, Vito. When you're in the family guild,
Oh.
you can't go after people's families. What's next? They're going to start making fun of people who are too skinny or really short.
Yeah.
Or stupid or really short.
This is your
or
Cecil
people
impression.
whose comic books aren't any good and they're short.
Yeah.
What's next? We got to draw the line somewhere. And we're drawing it on Nerdrotic's fat wife.
Yeah, the
Is that funny?
That's pretty funny.
funny?
That's good. I don't
I want to be famous too.
I mean,
I want to be famous like Mark Hamill. He tried to abort his granddaughter. What the fuck, man?
a lot of people
Everybody get
grandstanding.
that guy.
There's a lot of people trying to be the moral barometer.
Look at this guy put a picture of Miss Piggy, and nobody saw it. So everybody make sure you see it. Hey, Nerdrotic, did you see what I'm doing? I'm defending your wife.
Well, they gotta get behind each other. I think they all got to show support in this horrible moment. I was gonna say the moment that this became, because I get that you got a posture and you got to go, how could look at how awful it would be to say this about my wife. The moment it became like truly absurd was when
Just a picture of Miss Piggy.
Geeks and Gamers, which has a website that pretends to be
yeah.
like a real news website, made a news article.
Let me find that.
A news article saying people on Twitter called Nerdrotic's wife fat. Isn't that the worst thing ever? And you're like, okay, let me, real quick, I just want to remind myself. So you guys have like weekly streams and constant videos that are always going on about, I don't know, some person on Twitter, and you'll go, look at this pink-haired SJW F-slur, and look how fat she is.
Which is right. I
You have
support
every
that. 100%.
right to do that. 100% you can do that.
Uh-huh.
We know that's okay.
Yeah.
You
Awesome.
have thumbnails where every single thumbnail you take that screaming lady from the Trump who's mad about Trump.
Who did nothing.
With the knit hat and the jacket. She yelled. And you're making fun of her for being stupid and yelling and whatever, right?
She was just minding her own business.
And that's a lady, you don't know her at all, and you should not have any...
And no one can post a cropped picture of your own wife, who's a public figure. I think she's a fitness influencer or something.
Yeah.
Fitness.
Wait,
fitness
Nerdrotic's
whole
wife is a
buffet in her mouth. Fitness.
Well...
I've got some influencing
fit
to do.
at any size, right? Isn't that what they
Fitness
say?
burger and a turkey, and then I'm gonna eat that.
This was
This is
indeed...
Nerdrotic. Are you excited to see your granddaughter? Hey, are you watching it with your granddaughter? Do you have an appreciation tweet for your bro? Are you fucking methed out or what? Your granddaughter's thrilled to be alive. Mark Hamill. He's just constantly replying to Mark Hamill.
I think he has alerts set up that anytime Mark Hamill
Look at
tweets
this shit.
anything...
Don't forget your granddaughter this Christmas, bro.
I mean, that's not even all I get.
Is this how did you chase down people who owe you meth money like this? Hey, man, I'm going to come after your granddaughter, by the way. What the fuck?
These guys have like a weird sickness, man. It's weird.
More good. More about the granddaughter. It's nonstop.
And that's not even like, look, calling a woman fat is kind of funny, right? I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Going after a guy
straight.
and being like, you tried to abort your granddaughter over and over. You're like, that's the bit you're gonna do?
Buddy, I was
That's
trying
not
to
a
help
good
my
bit.
son.
And then you saw like other comments from people who are like, oh man, Nerdrotics really roasted him. He's getting him. And I'm like, this is sick what you're doing. This is not, just call Mark Hamill like a piece of shit. It would be better.
Those guys and all their fans are very sick. This is the granddaughter's mom.
Yeah.
Please stop mentioning she's saying to Nerdrotic, please stop mentioning my child. This happened yesterday in response to whatever tweets Mark makes. I have no idea what's going on between you and your other YouTubers, podcasters, fandoms, etc. I just know I don't want my daughter used to spite her family, who she's been seeing for a while now.
That's the other thing is that the situation. Okay, so for the people who don't know, Mark Hamill's son got this woman pregnant. And supposedly, I guess there might be texts or something where
It doesn't matter.
abortion is being discussed, but it's also at the point where Mark Hamill now sees his granddaughter and he loves his granddaughter. So it's like even more retarded.
It's not his kid. Now, she says, please stop mentioning my child in your fucking weird, obsessive, like, you clearly want Mark Hamill to be your dad, and you seem kind of jealous of this little girl that she has the granddad you wish you had. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm no psychologist, but it's obviously that.
Yeah, what is the prime dysfunction for these guys? Because you know what it is? A lot of these guys, they love this media, okay? And I get it. But, like, there's some media I consume where I go, oh, yeah, me and the guy who made that probably would not be friends, and that's fine. I still respect what he does.
I never have the idea that I'm going to be friends with anybody that's media I'm consuming.
Right.
Never.
No. There's even some guys where I go, man, I hate that fucking guy's politics, but, like, he is real funny or he makes real good stuff.
Tom Leykis is a huge anti-Trump guy, and I still love him 100% as I ever did.
And that's
think about the content.
That's the healthiest way to consume content. These guys, like, weirdly go, well, I love Star Wars, and so everybody who works in Star Wars, I want them to agree with me and have the same political opinions as me. And you're like, well, that's not going to happen, man.
That's retarded.
Yeah. And your wife's fat. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm just saying she's no moon. I thought it was a moon over there.
That's no moon.
Wow, it's a full. There's 2 spheres in Vegas. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you make fun of my? How dare you make fun of my friend's wife like that?
Can we find this Geeks or Gamers article?
Look, so
okay,
Nerdrotic says in response to, please stop making fun of my child on the internet.
Yeah, for your weird political fight.
And Nerdrotic weirdly says, absolutely fair enough, and that is great to hear. What do you mean fair enough? Fair enough of what? The child? What do you mean fair enough?
I mean, he wants to back away without admitting fault, and I don't know how he does that. Because it's sick what he's doing.
Enough?
It's weird. Like, I look at what he was doing, and I go,
sorry.
you're sick. Like, that's fucking weird. I get that you don't like Mark Hamill, but, like, constantly bringing
Fair
up...
enough.
Oh, where's your granddaughter at? Where's your granddaughter? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Your wife ate her.
What? How dare you? How dare you disrespect my wife? How dare you disrespect my wife in such a way?
Yeah, they have... Again, I don't, it's just... It's trite to say, but like the hypocrisy of these guys, and more people are saying
It's the bitchness of the guys. It's the
complete-
bitchness,
Dude,
how
it's
they
like
always have to
complete bitch
collectivize
bullshit.
and have each other's back. That compulsion to have each other's back, and by proxy have your friend's wife's back, is fucking disgusting.
I
to
don't
me.
expect
It's
that from
pathetic.
you. Like, you give me shit all the time, and I give you shit all the time.
Could you imagine melting down over a Photoshop of something?
Yeah.
Your cat?
Yeah, right. I'd go, yeah, okay, what do you know,
All right.
whatever. You know, if I went to like a public event and I brought my girlfriend, you know, and let's assume I was dating a fat girl, because I probably would be dating a fat girl, as I normally do. I would
Don't
tell
post pictures.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I would
Nobody
tell
wants
her,
to see
I
that
would tell her,
shit.
listen, there's a lot of guys on the internet who hate me. If I post some pictures, some people might say something rude. So
They're
it's up-
going to.
It's up. They definitely will say something rude.
Yeah.
Okay, and you will be in my Kiwi Farms thread, and everyone will go, oh, look at this fat cow, because everything I do, they have to pretend it's the end of the world. I think this week they're discussing 20-year-old YouTube videos. Well,
See, because they got this Chinese one.
yeah, they nailed it. But you got to tell these people, look, that is a really bad picture of her there with the mouth open. Yeah, if you're a fat girl, don't open your
apple
mouth.
just fell out of
in
it.
a picture.
I think.
Look.
Do the live shot.
But this is also the sphere that you've chosen to engage in. Your husband is a professional.
Here's Cecil. Yeah,
rabble-rousing asshole.
I'm gonna stand by my don't go after family members stance.
Okay, good luck.
It's so easy for me to suck these guys' cocks because I'm only 3 feet tall. Glad this freed you up to unleash the secret animosity you've been. Oh yeah. Blah 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 blah.
Comicsgate, huh? What a bunch of. It's a fun group.
What a bunch of fucking pussies.
Not all of them. Not only like some Comicsgate guys. Some
cares?
guys, it's crazy. I don't get it.
Fuck people.
Yeah, I want all the Comicsgate guys. I don't know what I want. All I want is look.
All I want is no fat women to post pictures online. Is that so hard to ask?
I think that
You
might be
know?
a bit much. You're not getting that anytime soon.
Why?
Because women love taking pictures. It's their favorite
So
thing.
the Quartering and Cecil want me to stop? I mean,
They want you to not.
These are the guys
call
who are
their-
so anti-trans,
Yeah.
trans women in sports, but they want us to just not react when some fucking heffalump
Right.
posts a selfie of herself with her mouth agape, like there's food spilling, like you could be sucked in like Kirby at any moment. I'm supposed to just go, oh, that's a woman.
Well, you make a good point with the trans stuff because these are also the same guys. You know, we're constantly posting pictures of like trans people who don't look
Constantly.
great or whatever, and ridiculing their appearance. So, like, what is this idea that because you're related to a lady, she's like untouchable now? That's not how this works. What are you talking about?
She's untouchable by virtue of the
Look,
size.
I would say if you were like some like super nice guy or whatever, you know, I don't even know who I would think. Mr. Rogers, maybe. Let's say Mr. Rogers had a really fat wife. I would go
Pierce Brosnan.
I'd go, yeah, Pierce Brosnan. Okay,
Yeah.
he does have a
I don't
fat
like
wife,
making fun of his fat wife.
but I don't like making fun of
know,
his
man.
fat wife because Pierce Brosnan is not out here engaging in shit flinging. And you know, she was probably attractive at one point. They seem happy together. It seems
was
like low hanging.
super hot.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Did someone say low-hanging fruit? My favorite.
but you exist in a sphere on the internet where horrible things are being said. It's how you make
You guys are
you
saying
make money
them.
from saying horrible
You are
things
doing
about
it.
all kinds of people. And one guy,
we don't go after people's families here, bro.
and it's not even like, look, you might even. I don't think
We're like
you'd
the
have
Under
an
Armour
argument.
mafia, bro.
Right.
You don't make fun of our families.
If the Rippoffverse had said, "I'm going to hold your fat wife down and rape the shit out of her," I might go, "All right, that might be over the line."
You overswung.
He
I would say.
overswung.
You overswung it
Sure.
there.
But he posted a picture of her next to Miss Piggy, and you guys got so butthurt about it, you wrote a news article on your website about it. That's so fucking weird. Like crying like a little bitch because somebody compared your wife to Miss
Just
Piggy.
lose weight.
And also, do you think that's going to make it stop? Do you think that's the best way to... You know what you do? You go...
Maybe you give her a toy
move
if she
on.
loses weight every week.
Sure, you have... The only way to stop
Give her some toys.
fatness is to get a large treasure chest of toys. So yeah, these guys...
Pathetic. Getting in fights over a
But
woman.
that's what has that's what's driven me nuts about all this entire sphere of guys is they're like, we love criticizing people and calling people horrible names and whatever else, and they've said horrible things about me that I won't even repeat, but whatever, and I take it on the chin.
Pedophile.
They've said that. They've probably said worse.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they've said horrible
And
things.
the book is late.
And the book is late, and that's the worst thing that could ever happen. It's not late. It's delayed. Estimated shipping date. Look. You just take it on
What do you think? Hey, can you not post that?
Yeah, can you... What?
I mean, come on. Look at it. Come on. Give me a break.
Don't post it. Look, just go with it. Just go along with it.
Nerdrotic, you're the most esteemed king of Nerdland. Who would dare say that your wife is fat, my liege? No, don't worry about it at all. We'll post the picture, and my lord, if anyone posts a picture of Miss Piggy in response, then we shall rain down our battalions of sanctimony upon them. Lord Cecil, right over here, you can... Oh, no, there you are down there. Lord Cecil, please, get up here on this footstool, and you can proclaim your love for his Lord Nerdrotic.
I'm not keeping track
His
of
clout.
I'm not keeping track of all the different players here, but it seems like there's a lot of fighting about what's okay and what's not.
Well, you got the quartering, who's a guy and a half, and you got Cecil, who's just a half.
Yeah.
That's how you keep track of it in your head.
Did the quartering get in on this one? I wasn't sure.
Of course!
He did?
If there's a milady to defend, the quartering shall be there. With his steed, mighty be his coffee steed.
I think if you have decided that the way you want to make money is by being a very public asshole. Yeah. Okay, it's the same for a certain African-American comic creator who goes, I don't know why anyone would critique my comic book company and say mean things about it. It's like, oh, what do you do to other comic book companies? What are you talking about?
I bet she has a favorite snack that she flies with. I bet when she flies...
Is that the mark of a true fat woman? She knows exactly what snack she's bringing on the plane.
Trip, I'm going to get some
We have to get
Cheez-Its.
almond M&Ms. I can't go on a plane without almond M&Ms.
I need my milk duds, Kermit. I'm not gonna make this flight.
I can't really do it, you know.
No,
but...
you nailed it.
Kermit?
You got it.
Kermit, where are my milk duds? Kermit!
Did we get we're getting a Miss Piggy puppet, I'm sure. I'm sure it's already in the works.
Moi.
Even though I'll say this though, it seemed like EVS was kind of
beautiful.
At first, he was kind of trying to mediate. He's like, I don't know, might be too far, but
I don't give a shit. Nothing. What?
It's gone.
Who cares?
They've made it so it should have been a thing where he posted the picture of her as Miss Piggy. And you don't say anything, and you move on. You don't grandstand about, how could you?
This is family.
Think about family.
This movie is about family.
How can we family in this? Can't put family in this. We're family.
You come to me on the day of
Come
my
to
wife's
me.
buffet, and you post this disrespect.
These guys do have like a weird social clique.
It's called being gay.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a really deep, great friendship where you feel this, I don't know, tremendous need to defend someone else's wife. I don't get it.
Milady.
I would just go to Nerdrotic or whoever else, and I'd go, listen, man, don't be a bitch. Just move on. It's not important.
Milady, you dropped your plane-sized bag of mint Oreos.
And if I'm Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers, and I don't know who wrote that article, but they go, this is really horrible. I'm going to write an article about it. I would go, no.
Doesn't Disney do that? Doesn't Disney talk about like online trolls?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? That's a very good
exactly
point.
The same thing.
The harassment against our women of color on the Star Wars set.
Our women of size.
Can you believe it?
These evil online trolls are harassing our women of size for merely being beautiful and being too beautiful. And posting pictures of it online.
Basically, the rules are it always comes down to we're allowed to do whatever we
Some
want.
for me, more for me.
Yeah, exactly. We're allowed to do whatever we want, and everything we do is good. And if anybody does the exact same thing but directed at us, it's bad and evil,
Unacceptable.
and they are morally abhorrent.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Piggy. How you been?
Good point, Vito.
Good old Miss Piggy.
Rippoffverse. What a hero that guy is.
That guy is
one fucking Photoshop blown. Now we know. Now we know how to get him. Get the word out to everybody like an Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we got the
know
bastards.
how to upload the virus.
We know how to
Call their
how to
women
get them where
fat, and they'll
call
just
their
fall
wives
apart.
fat, and all their fans clearly all have fat wives too. We're gonna spread like a virus.
There's a lot of it's just I can't figure these people out.
It's about health. I don't.
How do you spend all this time?
I don't want people to misinterpret what I'm
talking
saying.
shit about everything, just constantly talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And someone makes fun of your wife, and you go, I can't process this.
Unacceptable.
It's about health.
It's about health.
It's about health and being healthy.
She can
and
slim down. She looks like a big boned lady.
Bad for the
though.
knees.
Yeah.
It's bad for the longevity. You want to stay around. You want to be around for a long time. So you got to eat healthy and you got to exercise.
I mean, you already
that's
gotta-
my point.
already
Okay,
gotta-
that's all of what I said up until now was all about your health.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear.
I mean, you got a diminished timeline because of all the meth use, right? So you don't want to be fat.
That's
on
about
top
your
of
health
that.
too.
That's about your health.
That's
That's a health.
All this
thing.
is about health. Mental health as
Want to
well.
help out with the health,
You don't want to be a big fat slob. That's bad for your mental health.
right?
You got to slim down, tight.
It's helpful.
Boom.
It's helpful.
Boom.
What not to do is Miss Piggy. That's the example.
All right, that's my problem.
Great problem. Say it again.
Guys getting in fights over women.
Great stuff.
Do you think that was... I think that's accurate. I think I related it to the problem.
This makes sense to me.
It's Yoda, too, right? Miss Piggy is Yoda.
Yeah, very
Frank
close.
Oz.
Very close.
Yeah.
Who did Fonzie sound, or Fozzie Bear sound
Fozzie?
like? He had a very
I
similar
think that was
voice.
Ed Gein that did him.
Ed Gein.
Yeah, was it?
That was not Ed Gein. Were you expecting me to not know who Ed Gein was? Hazmat for 5. If Yellow Flash won't fight Vito, I will. And Vito, stop sticking your tongue out when you laugh. It's disgusting.
Are you going to fight Yellow Flash? Is he coming to L.A. Comic-Con?
He says he's coming to LA Comic-Con.
Are you going to fight him? Are you going to run into the convention and fist fight him?
I don't think I can fight him in the convention hall.
You can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I want.
If I get it cleared,
LA Comic-Con's
if I
not
get
for
it
a
cleared
while.
with the convention guys, are you willing to run in and fist fight him by
If
surprise?
you can get it convinced.
If I can.
Don't worry, Vito. What? Wait, what? Don't worry. The convention.
If I
the
get it
convention
cleared-
said we can commit assault. They said it.
It's not assault. You sign a thing when you have a booth or whatever that you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. If I can get it cleared with the convention that you can run in and surprise fight
Surprise fight. Is that what we're
Yellow
calling
Flash.
assault now?
Just a little surprise.
Get a
Fuck.
little- Okay.
You're always naysaying everything. If I get it cleared,
Yeah.
are you willing to run in and cold cock him?
If you can figure out the mechanism for which our surprise fight can take place, I'm happy to get into it.
He's probably going to be surrounded by little children.
Here's
trying to
okay.
fuck.
Should I float this? Here was my idea: is we find a venue.
Hot dog eating contest.
It was not my idea, but that
That's a good
sounds tasty.
idea.
It's not a bad idea.
You
Why
have
don't
to take his mask off and Eric July's cock out of his throat.
I wanted to see if we could find a venue, and then we just set up the fight, and he either shows up or he doesn't. If he doesn't show up, we just hang out. We
Harder
have a
to
party.
set up a venue than it is to ask for forgiveness.
Well, sure. I guess we could just do it in an alleyway somewhere. and
Yeah,
If he doesn't show
I
up,
have just the alleyway.
we can all just drink in the alley and talk shit, and that would be fun too. So maybe we'll set up a fun fight.
and the loser gets a guy to fart cum in their mouth. All right.
You
Is
know,
that a
you
good-
got a lot of ideas, and I think you should keep writing them down because I'm sure somewhere in there is going to be.
He's not gonna. We gotta sandbag him. We gotta surprise him.
Maybe we could trick
Right?
him into attending a redo of Healer fan meetup.
We gotta get a bunch of
I feel like
guys.
announcing our plans on here is going to make all of them not come to fruition.
No. The best
Okay.
plan is the one that you know about, because then you're freaked out about it constantly. That's the best
You want
plan.
them
Is
to
the
be
one where you're
scared.
like the telltale heart.
Right.
We got to get a bunch of guys that look like you and dress them up like you, all
Keep
walking around, Yellow Flash all day. See?
If we did a Marshall Mathers MTV Movie Awards situation where we get 20 Vito
And they're all
looking
moving
guys,
erratically.
and they're all wearing Super Killer t-shirts and Super Killer hats, he keeps going, something's going on here, man.
What's going on? I
They
don't
keep
like
walking by
this.
my booth every 5 minutes.
And Cecil's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Flash, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we got to make.
I just see a bunch of wieners like usual.
Look.
Hold on, I see the Cecil sign in the air. There's a fat woman getting made fun of somewhere.
Yellow Flash has made this very complicated. His official statement was, I'm not going to fight Vito.
Because he's going to get laid out. That's why. You're going to come in, one punch, boom, and knock his whole head
Right.
off.
And then he goes, but I'll fight him at the convention. And I go, well,
Oh, okay. So he's got clearance.
right. But then that just ends with me getting arrested for assault.
Nah. He's asking for it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that'll. You don't understand.
fuck?
We've been having an internet feud, and he said I could come to the
They don't
convention.
care. They don't care about assault.
I don't know exactly what they care about. He's made it very complicated. Let's just put it that way.
Because he's a pussy.
Well, that does seem to be my takeaway from it. It would be much easier
He's a
if he
pussy.
said, well, Vito, of course, is a gentleman of my word, and having challenged you to a physical altercation, I accept your terms, and the fact that you're willing to go out and find a venue for this scrap to take place is very
Frank's
noble
he's
of you,
cheating on his
Vito.
wife while he's here. Is he married?
I can't imagine.
Does anyone know?
Now, he's kind of a secretive guy.
Oh.
All we know is he has some sort of mystical ninja powers, which he keeps contained beneath his headband.
His COVID mask?
If you take his headband off, there's a third eye that only beats off
penis
to
eye.
pictures of animated children. That's his pedophile eye. And if you take that out...
His pet eye.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
He's a pedo.
Don't let him get away with this, though. Don't let him get away with, well, I said he can come to the convention.
I'll go fight him.
And commit a crime. I don't know why he didn't do... Oh, okay, Yellow Flash, that's how you're going to try and get out of this? You fucking pussy-ass F-slur piece
They're
of
all
shit.
bitches. All these guys are fucking bitches.
I got something in store for Yellow Flash. Maybe we'll have it ready for the next episode.
Getting shanked?
That's the ticket. Oh, Clipperverse for 50 says oink oink from Frog Talladega, the Clipperverse.
Oh, yes! Talladega!
So is Riley at...
Cody is racing!
Yeah, tomorrow? Or this
I
weekend?
think tomorrow, yeah.
Wow.
God, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, the car looks good.
Yeah.
So Riley's in town
I
for
hope Cecil
Talladega.
gets a booster seat so he can watch the race from the front row. I hope Cecil gets a booster seat so he can watch the race from the front row, and that no fat women get made fun of Cecil during the race. You fucking Q. God damn. Oh, my lady, I'm here to defend your honor.
I think Cecil's
Excuse me, my lady.
been around women for too long. He started getting all these feelings about, respecting their honor.
We had a word in my day for men who had too many women friends. You know what it was? I wish I could say.
What a great show. 2 for 5, Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here. I can't do Kermit. Thank you for not Kermiting yourself to Greenland, especially Nerdrotic. I can't imagine being married to a cow. Moo with a cow emoji.
Who is this cow, Kermit?
Utah, the squid for 10. His wife is so fat that Ben Kenobi said, that's no moon, that's your fat wife.
Yeah.
Was that before or after Dick made that joke? Cool for 5. Gary's such a Star Wars fan. Whenever he rides his wife, he screams, now this is
pog racing.
Now this is pog racing.
Job with a slut. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Call me Luke Skywalker. Call me Luke Skywalker. And then she's like, you're Lick Skywalker. And you got to go like, you dumb bitch. That isn't exactly what I asked. And you had to make it
She made it
hoary,
dumb.
you fucking idiot.
The Gentleman Sausage for 10. The difference is Mark Hamill's 5-year-old granddaughter is a public figure because she's 2 degrees of separation from Hollywood, and Nerdrotic's field hockey wife is a stunning and brave woman. There you go.
What field was that? The field of Pangea? All the continents stuck together? You fat bitch!
Just Ebon for 5 Australian. Thumbnail idea for this episode. Dick gasping at a picture of Nerdrotic's wife behind a pic of Vito. I was going to say it would make my life as a thumbnail guy a lot easier if we pick our thumbnail expressions at once. So hold on. I got to look at Nerdrotic's fat wife. All right, there. I could probably use that.
You know what else is funny? That Kara bitch, that one that he hired, that's like Elon's little whore. She just put Nerdrotic's wife in there so she would look less fat. A lot of people don't know this. Yeah. I'm getting drunk, so I'm gonna spill the beans.
Yeah.
Let me pull this.
Kara Creates.
Kara Creates. That's her name.
That is Eric July's social media woman who says she does
Leviathan.
not go for drama.
Kara Creates.
While working for Eric July and allowing Elon Musk to start a lawsuit on her
So
behalf.
the reason why women, you got to understand, women are
any word you say is correct. So.
Satan's
children.
afterbirth.
Okay.
Diarrhea.
Satan's placenta.
The reason that Kara is posting these pictures is because she looks skinny next to the blonde one.
Right.
That's why she's posting aggressively so many pictures. She wants to show that she has clout here with Nerdrotic, but she can't use the Chinese one, so she's got to include this one so she doesn't look so fat. Because Kara is This is 100% accurate.
All right.
And then you have these two homosexuals up here. I don't know what's going on there. But I do know. What?
I just think it's funny that these people think, like,
They think I'm the bad guy.
I know.
They're the ones
I know.
being big and fat and putting fat ladies in front of everybody so they don't have to be fat.
Everybody wants
so they can feel less fat.
Everybody wants to be a shock jock and hang out with the shock jocks until the other shock jocks make fun of them, and then they go, "Oh, this isn't fun anymore." And it's like, well,
What do you mean my wife is fat?
what do you? You gotta
What do
pick.
you mean?
Pick what you want, okay? If you're gonna be hanging out with a bunch of assholes and jackoffs, it's possible the other assholes and jackoffs will call you a fat whore.
What's up, dude? Fuck Brie Larson. She made a movie. Man, your wife's fat. What? What?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, you can't say that about my friend's wife.
You know what? A lot of people just
She agreed to not eat me.
look. Somebody said
That's Cecil. The lollipop guild
Yeah.
is what I'm doing.
Like, thank you.
Because he's so short.
Right, like the midgets in the movie.
Yeah.
You got to roll with the punches.
I don't say
right, Dick?
I don't say midgets. I say Cecil people.
Right.
Because of the Cecil
Cecil
people in the
people.
movie.
We represent the Cecil Guild. The Cecil Guild. The Cecil Guild. Do I look tougher if I wear sunglasses? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
All those little Cecils
I'm
running
the
around.
coolest guy in all of comics. Yeah.
Check out my comic book.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Eric. Hey, man, you can't make fun of someone's wife like that.
That's just good comedy. That's just fun for everybody. Okay, your man Martian for 5. Tonight's stinger in the old intro, our AI music.
Hey, watch your knees, man.
I'm John
You hit
Henry.
me in the nose.
Psycho Crusher 69 for $20. Narcotic losing his mind over a fat joke, or did his MCU drug make him too thin-skinned? Either way, he should stay away from Mark Hamill's granddaughter with his creepy behavior.
It's the MCU. It's the M huge bitch you. It's the M fat bitch you.
Your fat barbs are getting
It's
a
an
little less.
It's an M class
nuanced.
bitch. It's an M class planet over there. Talk about MCU. It's an M class universe over there.
You got there. You made it work.
Hey, you can't say
Because
that.
your first attempt
You
was
can't say that.
MCU, more like M. She's a fat fucking bitch.
Well, like,
And I'm like, well, I mean, it works. It's not too clever, but MCU more like
MCU.
Can I get another round of shrimp at the buffet?
MCU more like M shit. That's a huge bitch.
Hey, you can't say that. You can't say that about my friend's wife. Hey, you can't say that. I'm kickstarting leg extensions over here.
All right, Cecil.
Hey.
We'll try
Hey,
to tone it down.
you know I'm friends with Star Wars girl?
That's true.
Did you know that?
Yes.
I went to her wedding
You
and
did.
stuff.
You did.
Yeah, have you ever
Did
been
you have
to
to stay
a...
at the kids' table at the wedding?
Hey, what the I bet you want to know that, Vito, you pedophile.
Oh, you got me
I
there,
did.
Cecil.
I got accidentally put at the kids' table.
Well,
Just because I couldn't serve myself at the buffet.
you're choking on one of the real pieces of chicken. They had to give you nuggets for your tiny little
Because
mouth.
they gave me a plastic knife and a fork. Hey. And I threw my big lollipop down, and I said,
My big
Cecil
lollipop.
Guild will not stand for this.
If someone wants to draw Cecil as a little tiny guy with a big
We
lollipop,
represent Eric July's Guild. Eric July's Guild. Eric July's
I would
Guild.
appreciate that. That image tickles me in a way.
You can't make fun of someone's wife like that.
I know, Cecil. I'm sorry. Well, we'll try to tone it down. We'll try to be more reasonable.
Tone it down. What is that? Some kind of a joke
No,
about my height?
no. Of course not. I'm
Okay.
not. I don't want to be short with you. I just got to move on with the show. Oh, yeah, hold on.
What the hell? What the hell?
All
What the hell is that?
It's just look, we're a little short on time.
I'm cool.
I'm trying to move
I'm
along.
the coolest. I'm the cool guy in comics.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. How's that going for
Get
you?
it right or pay the price.
Well,
Don't, if I ever hear you making fun of fat women again,
I would never.
I'll
There's
go
no
get my
way.
biggest ladder.
No. Well, I'm going to try and be the bigger man here, and we'll just move it along. Let's see. On to John for 5, Canadian untouchable. If anything, that lady's too touchable. She's so fat that I can't help but touch her.
Whoa.
It's honestly a violation of my personal space. See, I say this to people where they're like, I should feud with Dick and Vito, and I go, well, okay, just you might if you wanted less fat jokes about
I
your
didn't
wife.
do anything.
Sure.
I was minding my own business.
You're right. Britsman for 2, I'm Vito, and I stand with Supreme Ayatollah Khomeini. There you go. Jagar for 2. Dick, you and Vito need to take down F&T and G&G. I think they're taking themselves down by being snowflake bitches. Black Crimson for 5
Siding with
Australian.
fat broad, man.
Not-
I disavow all fat women.
That's as you should.
You wake me up in the middle of the night. So I disavow fat women. Disavow. What do you want? You're good at it, though,
Food
man.
problems.
They're good problems.
Troubles for
Everybody's gotta
2.
eat.
Oh, yeah, I can
Except
make
for some people's wives got to eat 3 or
A
4
little too
times
much.
how much they should.
I think they went to Vegas and she said, "Where's the buffet?"
They got how many buffets here?
I got a lot.
Kermit? I want a buffet sent to the room right now.
Getting some room service there.
Kermit?
Oh my god. Crumples for 2.
All you fucking idiots had to do was just ignore it.
I know, and it would have gone nowhere, and instead we got
So
an entire
fucking
show out of
stupid.
it. Crumples.
Do you think I went too far?
Can we make a backwards graph shirt? We need that. We need a graph. I don't know
Let's
what
have
the
a backwards
graph
graph
is.
of Nerdrotics' wife eating. I'm slimming down.
No, look, she only made that many calories in 2019, therefore.
Let's have a backwards graph of Kara Creates not posting pictures of other people's wives to make herself look skinnier.
Yeah. Let's have a backwards graph of Nerdrotic not talking shit about a 6-year-old girl and her grandfather trying
Hey, you know
to...
your dad who's famous. Your grandfather's
Grandfather.
famous that I wish I was related to. He wanted to abort you. He wanted to abort you. He wanted.
Don't do
Bro,
that.
She's
gotta stop.
fucking 5, man. You gotta relax, you fucking asshole.
It's not good.
Wow.
Clip Sama for £2. Make a food channel. Oh my
Psycho.
god. Maybe I will.
It is I, the nigger, and I need you to subscribe to, it says here, Clip Sama.